Hello, everyone. I hope I am audible and visible. Let me have a quick tech check so that I should know that. Let me have a quick tech check. Yes, I'm properly audible and properly visible. And yes, hello, Ankit. Uh, yes. So everything seems to be fine and good. And finally, we are in the fortnightly current affairs session. Now, last 15 days were pretty much having lots of news. Okay, we had our Independence Day, right? Jai Hind. And then we had seen some new laws presented in the parliament at the very end of the session. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Now you might be like, "Ki, why this is happening, why that is happening, and all other thing." The thing is, ki always in like available, always and like whenever there is a parliamentary session, there is some particular hangama that went on against like ruling government versus opposition. Then they presented some bill, they passed some bill, they had discussion on some bills, they had like less discussion on some bills. Then we had seen some issues with the High Court, right? Then no violence and ethnic cleansing and all other kind of thing. And then we have some other particular issues that came on like last day, a day back. One of the students texted me in the telegram and he was asking about some controversy in the teacher and right-wing activist and all. And I told him it's not at all necessary for you to study and all other thing. Yeah, like controversies are not something that we should study. Yes, we should study our like content related to exam, related to what we can say properly our CLAT exam, because that is not something the CLAT consortium is going to ask. Okay, hello Yash. So they are not going to ask about it. Just make sure to not to read much about controversies. Hmm. Because they look very attractive. They are very attractive in news. They are very attractive in social media platforms. From last 2 days, I was like seeing lots of different discussions on different topic, but they all are having a zero value when it comes to our exam. Okay, so whenever there is a controversy, it doesn't matter a political controversy, a personal controversy, or a controversial statement from any popular influencer, popular actor, popular political leader, you should always ignore them. No, none of them are going to come in your exam. Okay, hello Yash, hello Ankit. So start karte hain what we are having for today. Okay, so first thing is Bharatnet. Yes, Bharatnet. Now, BharatNet is like what we can say. India is going toward the digital India, and from last 5 6 years, we had seen drastic change in internet use, drastic change in the number of smartphones in the country. We had seen drastic change in the approach of India toward the digital India and modern India. Yes, there was a time when we used to stood in line for hours just to make sure that we should have a reservation ticket, railway reservation ticket. But like today, we just open the IRCTC app or any other particular application and we book the ticket from the very place we are in. Right. So India is undoubtedly going toward the digital India, and we are the government is also responsible for this, the digital India campaign. And government wants to make sure that availability of digitalization and internet should be like in the every corner of country. Right. So that is the reason Union Cabinet approved approximate 1.39 lakh crore rupees for the infrastructure development for the modernization of BharatNet. Yes, BharatNet is world's largest rural broadband connectivity project, and this is not just a simple connectivity project. We are talking about a modern one which uses optical fiber. Yes, there was a time when we had some cable kind of situation which was dependent on lots of geographical condition. The optical fiber is something which is more efficient. And if you are a science student, you know about total internal reflection, that kind of phenomena it works. So it is more like modern, it is more efficient, and that is why we are having faster and faster internet these days. Correct. So the Union Cabinet approved 1.39 lakh crore for the modernization and infrastructural development of BharatNet project. BharatNet is world's largest rural broadband connectivity project, which is India's, right? And with this money, hello Sachin, they are going to upgrade the speed, they are going to upgrade the infrastructure, they are going to upgrade the connecting cables, they are going to upgrade the grid. That is the terminology we should use, right? So in overall, internet connectivity is going to be increased and it will reach up to the every corner of India, including the rural places. So, what is BharatNet and how it is going to work? Let's have some discussion. The details of BharatNet project. Yes. So, first of all, this is like 5.6 lakh crore, 5.6 lakh kilometer of optical fiber cable, which are going to be let down in this country. Yes. So overall, in a complete country, they are going to spread approximate 5.6 lakh kilometer of optical fiber cable, so that every gram panchayat, every village, every rural area which are having like population, they should have a proper connectivity. Well speed connectivity of internet, so that the government policies, the government initiative should be reached to them instantly, and whatever they are, whatever kind of service they want, right? They just want to have, like they should have instantly, and they should know every single scheme of government of India. Total of some like 1,72,361 GPs, that is satellites, small geographical positioning satellites, right, which are going to be part of it, and they are the one that is going to provide the internet connectivity. Overall, 28,000 approximate 28,000 crore rupees are already being uh, given to the Bharatnet project, and extra 1.39 lakh is being approved yet. They are going to have lots of Wi-Fi spot. They are going to have lots of home broadbands. They are going to have lots of dark fiber and large bandwidth to use. In total, I'm going to tell you this is going to be one of the modern form of digital connectivity. I heard one of the expert which was saying how the fiber cable, how the optical fiber cable is going to change the connectivity through internet. So overall, बहुत सारा पैसा दे चुके हैं, बहुत सारा अभी देना है, बहुत सारे हॉटस्पॉट काइंड ऑफ वाईफाई हॉटस्पॉट जो उनको इंस्टॉल करना है, बहुत सारे होम ब्रॉडबैंड कनेक्शन जो है इसके दिए जाएंगे, और काफी दूसरी चीजें. So that is overall a great project, and I'm pretty sure if it is installed properly, if it is in the field, on the field properly, it's going to change the entire connectivity in digital form. Okay, moving on. What is that? National Optical Fiber Network, right? NOFN. This was launched in 2011 and it was renamed as BharatNet in 2015. This is very important. And recently, I'm not sure which was it was a graduation level exam when we had seen when was BharatNet project originally, because the cabinet has talked about it. So when was the BharatNet project originally came into the picture or launched. So that was 2011 as the National Optical Fiber Network, and it was renamed as BharatNet project in 2015. Ankit, this is last 15 days. So I'm not sure. I guess 5th of August was the last discussion in Fortnightly Current Affairs. Now from 5th of August onward, we are discussing this. Okay. Hello, Suham. And वही same चीज़ है. This is world's largest rural broadband connectivity program, and it is known as the Bharat Broadband Network Limited (BBNL), one of BSNL kind of thing. So BBNL was a special setup that comes under the Company Act 1956, and it is under the Ministry of Communication, and it is like there are some more motive to expand this kind of internet or this amount of internet, so that the village level entrepreneurs, udyamis, yes, udyamis are like entrepreneurship, right? So udyamis, they should have optical fiber connection so that they can accelerate their business and they can generate employment at the rural level, and we can achieve greater development at the rural level. So that is something that is part of it. And this is financed by Universal Service Obligation Fund, that is USOF. What is USOF? This is one of the kind of what we can say information communication technology service provider, which like at the broader level, at the smaller level, all level of connectivity they provide. It was created by Ministry of Communication in 2002. So what is Bharatnet project? Simply the world's largest rural digital connectivity rural broadband project. And this is the project of Ministry of Communication. 2011 was the year when it was launched. And then 2015, it was renamed as Bharatnet, right? And the Broadband Network Limited is one of the particular program, this is one of the particular party that is one of the mission program, or what we can say, one of the flagship mission program implemented by this institution. So that is what BharatNet. And if it is implemented well, then definitely it's going to help a lot at the rural level. I have been traveling a lot recently, and I have been in the very village, very rural level when I was not having any network, any connectivity. So when it comes to digital transaction in terms of money, when it comes to digital, like access of Google Map kind of thing or something, it was a very tough, right? There are lots of places where 4G or 5G is not visible. So if it is implemented well, it is going to help at the rural level very well. So that was BharatNet project for all of you. Moving on to the next topic, that is the new IPC, new CRBC, new Evidence Act. So they are going to be known as Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023, which some people started calling already BNS, right? Then next one is Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita 2023, that is BNSS. Then Bharatiya Saksh Bill, BSB. Ha, there was some controversial bill that was there. For example, the Appointment and Service Bill of Election Commission of India. So, how they are going to appoint Chief Election Commissioner and some election commissioner in the Election Commissioner of India, right? Then we are seeing some more discussion and debatable topics like Delhi National Capital Territory Service, like uh, administrative services में जो changes हुए उससे related act. And then at the end of monsoon session, our home minister brought IPC CRBC Evidence Act in the new form. Yes. So they introduced three new bills. One was Bharati Nyaya Sanhita BNS 2023, Bharati Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita, that is BNSS 2023, and then Bharati Saksh Bill 2023, that is BS. Right, and they are going to replace the Indian Penal Code 1860, CRPC 1889, and Indian Evidence Act. That is the three particular part, three act that is going to replace. Now, according to the Home Minister and according to the current ruling government, the existing law like IPC, CRPC, CPC evidence, they all are one of the colonial legacy that we are following. And that is why in the modern India, when we are talking about like getting into the 100 year of independence after 75 year of independence, we need a new kind of what we can say law and code and acts. So that is the reason we are replacing IPC, CRPC, and Evidence Act into these three acts. Right now, currently it was debatable, then it went to the bill was sent to the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Home Affairs. And also, our Home Minister mentioned that this is not a just a simple one person discussing the bill. It was a long process where lots of different legal experts, the heads of bar councils at different level, then some of the vice chancellor of law schools, national law universities, and some other particular law scholars from different institutions. They all were part of discussion. They all were the one who suggested the changes. They all were the one who actually provided certain guidance and certain knowledge on the legal aspect. And that is how the collective work of BNS, BNSS, and BS came into the picture. So they presented the bill. Mr. Misha, our Home Minister, presented the bill, and after that, it went to the like Standing Committee on Home Affairs, Parliamentary Standing Committee on Home Affairs. It will be discussed, the changes will be advised, changes will be suggested, and after that, they are going to again put this bill on Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, and then in the next session, they are going to replace it by passing the bill in the Parliament. and then our president will sign on them, and they will become act. That is the introduction of these three bills. Now, what they are having, how they are going to, like, what are their major forms? So, first of all, like the Indian Penal Code 1860, that will be replaced by Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. Okay, before we start this particular part, I'll tell you, I'm not going to talk about the legal aspects, pros and cons, and how good it is, how bad it is, right? For two reasons. Number one, I'm not a big legal expert, right? Number two, this is the topic of legal current affairs, and legal department will take care of it. We are just going to discuss the aspect of these three bills related to our general knowledge, general awareness section. Okay, we're not going to discuss how they have defined sedition, are they expanding, then how it is good, how it is bad. I'll just tell you how the debate is going on. The rest we are not going to discuss. Okay, so please make sure not to have this kind of hopes. So first, that is Bharati Nyaya Sanhita Bill 2023. This will replace the Indian Penal Code IPC 1860, and the BNS or Bharati Nyaya Sanhita is going to have 356 session. Right, IPC was having 511 sections, and out of which 175 sections are being amended, 8 sections have been added, 22 next sections have been replaced, and lots of different things. So IPS, sorry, Bharati Nyaya Sanhita is going to have 356 section, and rest others either are removed or emerged or amended. The criminal code of criminal procedure, that is CRPC 1963, that is going to have Bharati Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita. It will have 533 sections instead of 478 sections. 160 sections have been changed, 9 sections have been added, and 9 sections have been repealed. The next one is Indian Evidence Act to be replaced by Bharati Nagrik, sorry, Saksha Sanhita. This will have 170 section. जो Indian Evidence Act था उसमें 166 थे. 23 sections have been changed, 1 section has been added, and 5 section has been repealed. These are the basics. Now, talking about what exactly was the point of our Home Minister in the Parliament, he simply said these are colonial legacy, number one. Number two, the modern Indian society needs a new kind of bills, new kind of acts to govern the police and other administrative aspect. Number three, he said there is a like long demand of legal reform in India with the help of which we can actually accelerate the process of judicial what we can say judgments and judicial procedure. So like taking all these things into the mind, into the account, these are the bills that is being proposed. So उनके हिसाब से ये judicial process जो है उसको fast कर देगी. So pending cases, they are going to be less in number. Then it is like going to replace the new version or the new need of society, and it's not going to be any like what we can say colonial British colonial legacy. These were the points that were presented, and as I said, this is not passed. It was sent to the Standing Committee on Home Affairs, and they will have discussion, advices, whatever, cut, copy, paste, right, and then they will present it. Now, again, some particular new thing that you should know, which is important. First of all, mob lynching. Yes, there are some states in India which are having their own version, their own aspect of mob lynching, like act against mob lynching. Sorry, not mob lynching. Act against mob lynching. For example, we are having Rajasthan in picture, we are having some northeastern states, we are having some other state who made laws on mob lynching, how this is going to be a criminal offense and how they are going to be treated, etc. This particular, these three bills, they are having provisions on mob lynching, right? Yes. Then they are having like video trials. That is important, right? For example, if somebody is regularly delaying the case just to make sure that सामने वाला परेशान रहे. So if he is sick or something, you can have the video trials so that speedy justice delivery can be done. You can file the FIR through electronic aspect, that is e-filing of FIR. Then they increase the definition of sedition, deshdrah or sedition. तो इन्होंने क्या किया है, एक्सपांड किया है. सम ऑफ एस्पेक्ट ऑफ दिस एडिशन इज बीइंग चेंज्ड, सम ऑफ एस्पेक्ट्स आर रिमेन सेम. Then they are having some like more laws on the corruption, on the terrorism, on the organized crime in the Indian Penal Code or the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. They have introduced new kind of punishment, that is community services, solitary confinement, which is one of the good initiative from being my side. If you're conducting some kind of crime which is not very what we can say intense or heinous, then you should serve community to repay those crimes. So introducing community services and solitary confinement are the new form of punishment that is being there. Then somehow, like whatever they are doing, whatever offense they happened with the women, whether that is sexual offense or physical offense or any other particular offense that is conducted against women, and if they are not very much what we can say comfortable, so they can have separate what we can say statement registered or statement given over in the court. So overall there are some particular part which is good, overall some particular part which is bad. Again, I'm not the one that is going to say anything. Some experts believe that is going to change the Indian judicial system's efficiency very well. Some legal experts believe that this is not going to change any of the judicial speedy judgments or any kind of thing. Some said this is one of the particular aspect through which the dictatorship of government or the authority of government increases. Right? Some said it's good for community, it's good for people. Again, the bill is still not passed. The bill is in standing committee. We will wait for the final, what we can say, product or final version of the bill, final version of the act. Then we can discuss how the good that is and how bad it is. For now, we can just say this is one of a unique kind of bill and one of the historic bill that is replacing the legal system or the acts which are governing legal system. So they are going to be very important, that's for sure. And still, we cannot say this is good or bad. This is same kind of thing. We don't have final version, right? But let's hope for the best. And this is important because you guys want to be a lawyer. So this is going to be a very important topic for you. Make sure to have certain basics of that law. Make sure to read some articles, some good articles on internet, so that you can have good amount of knowledge. So if it is in the what we can say exam, then you can actually crack it. The thing is, it might look what I'm saying is weird, but sometimes whatever we feel the most important topic is for exam is the least important topic. I'll take you the exam of 2020. 2019, when the new government was formed, the like removal of Article 370, UAPA, Triple Talaq, and lots of different new initiative or new act or new bill were in the picture, but none of them were part of the exam, plat exam. Huh. But one of the statement that we always use in the class, one thing that is predictable about CLAT is it's completely unpredictable. So chances are there that this kind of topic may come in your exam. So have some detailed notes and knowledge about it. So, right. So these were the new IBC CRBC and Evidence Act for you. Now we are going to move toward the objective question. I hope you understand all the topic, all the concern which we were discussing. And so let's move. The rules are simple, guys. You have to like answer the question with A, B, C, D, and we are going to have discussion on this. And then we'll move toward the next question. Am I clear? Okay. So let's move to the question number first. Consider the following statements. The world's largest commercial communication satellite, Jupiter 3, was launched by Elon Musk's space exploration company, SpaceX. The Maxar technology has built and developed the Jupiter 3 satellite, which is also known for its state-of-the-art technology and capabilities. Right. So there are two statements which you have to consider. एंड द फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज सेइंग कि दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा कमर्शियल कम्युनिकेशन सैटेलाइट जुपिटर 3 जो है वो एलन मस्क की कंपनी स्पेस एक्स ने लॉन्च कर दिया है। जुपिटर 3 को बनाने वाली कंपनी जो है उसका नाम है मैक्सार टेक्नोलॉजी, जो बेहतरीन टेक्नोलॉजी के लिए जानी जाती है। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट इज और आर करेक्ट? ऑप्शन नंबर ए इज वन ओनली, टू ओनली, बोथ ए एंड वन एंड टू, नन ऑफ दीज। सो ए ए सी सी। Yes, the correct answer is option number C. जी हाँ भैया, Jupiter 3 is launched by SpaceX undoubtedly, and it is going to be world's largest communication satellite. Communication, you know, the we discussing digital India kind of thing, right? And Maxar Technology is the one that developed the state-of-the-art technology and capability on the Jupiter 3 satellite, right? And I'm not sure about the exact terminologies, but UHDS, Ultra High Density Satellite, right? That is what the term is used for the Jupiter 3. So Jupiter 3 is an kind of EcoStar satellite. It's a next generation ultra high density satellite that is being designed uh, to give the gigabyte of connectivity to the customers through the North and South America. Initial stage. That is what the term or the tweet I read from the Chacha Musk. Right. So overall, both of the statement are correct. The correct answer is option number C. Moving on. Okay, when is World's Lung Cancer Day observed? So every year there is a day which is dedicated to the awareness as the awareness day of World's Lung Cancer Day. So when it is being observed, options are 4th of August, 1st of August, 2nd of August, 29th of July. Come on, guys. Never heard of it? Okay, Swami is saying B, that's 1st of August. Kavyaini is saying B. Anyone else? Sachin is saying A, that's 4th of August. Okay. The correct answer is option number B, 1st of August. Yes. According to the World Cancer Research Fund, now this is an institution that research about cancer and like have collect data about the cancer and the global suffering. So, according to the World Cancer Research Fund, approximately 22 lakh, yes, like 2.2 million or 22 lakh cases of lung cancer is observed alone in 2020. Yes. So, this is one of the fastest growing cancer that we are seeing in the human beings. And this is the day dedicated to have awareness about lung cancer, how to, I'm not sure exact term, but how to have a lung cleansing. Yes, that is the term they use. How to have lung cleansing, how to keep your lungs healthy when you are in metro city where pollution is high or all other things. These are the particular activities and these are the awareness kind of activities that is done on the World Lung Cancer Day that is observed in the 1st of August. Moving on, which Indian American woman has been appointed as the Deputy Chief Executive Officer of the United States International Development Finance Corporation, that is USIDFC in 2023? किस भारतीय अमेरिकी महिला को यूनाइटेड स्टेट अंतर्राष्ट्रीय विकास फाइनेंस कॉरपोरेशन की डेप्यूटी चीफ एग्जीक्यूटिव ऑफिसर बनाया गया है? ऑप्शंस आर दीपा मेघवाल, सावित्री बिरला, निशा देसाई बिस्वाल और इंदिरा नूई। एनीवन? Okay, so everyone is saying C. Kavyani, Soham, Ankit, C. That is Nisha Desai Biswal. Sachin is also saying C. Yes, the correct answer is option number C, Nisha Desai Biswal. It was March जब White House press release में ये बताया गया था कि निशा देसाई बिस्वाल is going to be the next deputy chief executive of US IDFC in 2023, and this is one of the first of its kind, like first Indian American woman has been appointed in this particular post. And currently, she is working for the U.S. Chamber of Commerce and like overseas. And she's associated with the India-US Council and India-Bangladesh Business Council. So she's holding some of the very important financial financial offices in the American concern. And then Joe Biden decided that she is a talented lady and she should be the Deputy Chief Executive Officer of US IDFs. So that is Nisha Desai Biswal. Okay, moving on. Okay, when was Muslim Women Rights Day celebrated recently? So Muslim women, like when was Muslim Women Rights Day celebrated? So Muslim महिला अधिकार दिवस किस दिन मनाया जाता है? The options are August 1st, July 29th, August 3rd, July 25th. Anyone? Okay, Kavyani said A, that is August 1st. Soham Ankit is also saying A, August 1. Priya is saying A. The correct answer is option number A. Anyone why this particular day is observed or celebrated on August 1st? No? Okay. Remember like 4 years back, 2019, when Triple Talaq bill came into the picture? In certain cases, considering certain cases, the Supreme Court declared triple talaq, practice of triple talaq, unconstitutional. Then the Modi government 2.0 decided to bring a law, a bill related to triple talaq, and it was passed and implemented on August 1st in 2019. So this is the particular bill. I guess triple talaq criminal offense बन गया था उस bill के बाद, and this is known as one of the particular incidents जहाँ पे social malpractice को हटाया गया था, and this is the day that is observed as the Muslim Women's Rights Day, right? Yes, very, very, very correct, Soham. Very correct, Ankit. Very correct, Kavyani. So that is why this is observed, and it is the day when uh, like society wants to improve the rights on all the section of women, not only just Muslim women. This is one of the day associated with that, that is triple talaq, but it has larger significance to empower all the sections, all the part of country, all the community, caste, culture with rights of women with rights, right? So that is 1st of August. Moving on, where was the G20 Empower Summit 2023 held in August 2023? अगस्त 2023 में G20 Empower Summit कहाँ हुई? जयपुर, इंदौर, लखनऊ, गांधीनगर. Don't get bored from G20. Come on. Okay, Priya is saying D, that's Gandhinagar. Kavyani is saying B, that is Indore. Sachin is saying B, Indore. The correct answer is option number D, Gandhinagar. Yes, the G20 Empower Summit first held in February, I guess. It was held in Agra. Then it was held in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala in April. Then it is the third edition that held in August, that is in Gandhinagar. Right. So in August 2023, G Power Empower Summit was held in Gandhinagar, Gujarat, not Indore. The working group summit was happened in Indore. Remember last fortnightly current affairs discussion. So that is Gandhinagar. Moving on, who has become the first Emirati and Arab woman to be elected to a global position in the BRICS New Development Bank? कौन सी प्रथम महिला इमिराती या अरब महिला होंगी जो एक ग्लोबल पोजीशन के लिए क्या हुई हैं इलेक्ट हुई हैं ब्रिक्स न्यू डेवलपमेंट बैंक में ऑप्शंस आर मलाधा जाबेरी नसनीन नूरी सारा शाही थुरैया हामिद अल हाशमी right? So, who has been elected as the global position in the BRICS New Development Bank, and she's also the first Emirati and Arab woman to be in that post. Anyone? Some says B, some says no idea. Okay, BRICS is a very important topic. BRICS Summit. The BRICS New Development Bank was established in 2015, if I'm not wrong. Right. And recently there was this summit that was conducted in the Shanghai, and where they decided to make Thuraiya Hamid Al Hashmi as the director of BRICS New Development Bank. Yes, she is not a simple person, not ordinary person. She's the director of International Financial Relations and Organizational Department of US and Organization Depart. This is about the Ministry of Finance in UAE, and she's also one of the board directors in some major constituency firms. And so she's one of the famous economist kind of person who has been appointed as the director of the BRICS New Development Bank recently. And she is going to be the first Arab and first Emirati woman to hold that position. Right. So that is Thuriya Hamid Al Hashmi. Okay. Moving on. In August 2023, the seventh meeting of BRICS Industry Ministries 2023 was held virtually under the chairmanship of which country? सो अगस्त 2023 में सातवीं ब्रिक्स इंडस्ट्री में औद्योगिक मंत्रालय या मंत्रियों की वर्चुअल समिट हुई चेयरमैन कौन था उस समिट का दैट इज द क्वेश्चन ऑप्शंस आर रशिया इंडिया साउथ अफ्रीका ब्राजील ओके यस इज सेइंग बी दैट्स इंडिया एनीवन ओके सोहम इज सेइंग सी दैट्स साउथ अफ्रीका Sachin is also saying C, South Africa. B, Kavyani saying B, that's India. The correct answer is option number C, South Africa. Yes, बच्चे लोग So our Ministry of Commerce and Industry, led by Piyush Goyal, he was one of the particular participant in the meeting in virtually. This was supposed to be the Convention Center in Johannesburg. Standard Convention Center, that is, I guess, the name that was conducted in 22-24 August. That is supposed to be before the 15th BRICS Summit, right? That is going to be happening recently. So this is the seventh BRICS Industrial Ministry meet. And Piyush Goyal was the one who participated from Indian side, and the chairmanship was belonging to South Africa. Right? BRICS is important topic. Well, yeah, we know every place you can see G20, but there is another organization that is very important for us. That is BRICS. Moving on. Recently, Bangladesh government has allowed four transit routes to India. Which transit route is not included in the options? Right. Okay. So बांग्लादेश की गवर्नमेंट ने चार नए ट्रांजिट रूट जो हैं इंडिया के साथ अलाउ किए हैं इनमें से कौन सा उसका पार्ट नहीं है ऑप्शंस आर मोंगला पोर्ट करीमगंज बदरपुर चिटगांव पोर्ट टू अखौरा अगरतला मोंगला पोर्ट अखौरा अगरतला चिटगांव बीबी बाजार श्रीमंतपुर कौन सा इसमें नहीं सर क्या क्वेश्चन है ये like what is this? Are you feeling same? Okay, transit route is something which is defined as the routes properly. Traveling route for freight corridor or for any kind of trade. And recently, India Bangladesh had some agreement that they had for new trade that is being allowed, transit route for trade that is being allowed. Sachin is saying A, that is Mongla, Karimganj, Badarpur. Okay, anyone else? No? Yes, the correct answer is option number A. Karimganj is not part of these four routes, for example, for our concern. There was this Chitgaon Port, Akhora, Agartala. Then there is another one is Mongla Port, Akhora, Agartala. Then there is Chitgaon, Bibir Bazar or Srimantganj. And then there is Mongla, Bibir Bazar, Srimantpur. Right? So there are four different transit routes that is being allowed. Right, but Karimganj is not part of that what we can say transit route. So the correct answer is option number A. Okay, I saw the comment; it was deleted. Again, make sure that CLAT ho या NLU Delhi के exam ho or any other law entrance test ho, we can never predict some of the question. Right? Yes, you cannot predict some of the question. Those questions are there to test your intelligence, whether you are good enough to let go things. Sometimes you don't know the answer and you are not supposed to uh, stuck on that particular question and you are not supposed to waste time. So if you're finding any question which you find completely irrelevant and you never heard about it, ignore that question and move on. Okay? That is the strategy. Moving on, in August 2023, who launched the eportal, Indian Textile and Craft Treasury, a repository of textile and crafts, developed by the National Institute of Fashion Technology. राइट राष्ट्रीय फैशन टेक्नोलॉजी इंस्टीट्यूट जो है उसमें उसके द्वारा बनाया गया इंडियन टेक्सटाइल एंड क्राफ्ट ट्रेजरी रिपोजिटरी ऑफ टेक्सटाइल्स एंड क्राफ्ट इसको किसने अगस्त 2023 में लॉन्च किया है ऑप्शंस आर पीयूष गोयल स्मृति जुबीन ईरानी नरेंद्र मोदी अमित शाह एनीवन ओके ए D, that's Amit Shah. A, that is Piyush Goyal. The correct answer is option number C, Narendra Modi. Yes, our Prime Minister. Acha, recently there was National Handloom Day where we get see a large exhibition at the Pragati Maidan. Right, that is Bharat Mandapa. Okay, and there was this particular repository, a e-portal that was developed by National Institute of Fashion Technology, known as Bharatiya Vast Evam Shilp Kosh. So that is Indian Textile and Craft Treasury, that is Bharati Vastra Evam Shilp Kosh, that is developed by the NIFT, National Institute of Fashion Technology. This is a repository for textile and crafts around the India. And this was an e-portal, and it is launched by Mr. Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister. Okay. So this question is, which state government recently launched Happiness Week 2023, right, in the government school of the state? किस राज्य की सरकार ने सरकारी स्कूलों स्टेट के सरकारी स्कूलों में खुशी सप्ताह या हैप्पीनेस सप्ताह 2023 को ऑर्गेनाइज किया है? ऑप्शंस आर जम्मू एंड कश्मीर, दिल्ली, राजस्थान, मध्य प्रदेश. Come on. Okay, Kavyani is saying B, that's Delhi. Anyone? B is correct answer is option number B. Yes, happiness week until like nursery to class 8. Yes, this is something that was conducted in the Delhi government schools. There were lots of activities. According to the report, there were mindful activities, activities that focus on the wellness, mental wellness. There were some activities related to mindfulness, heartbeat, breathing and all other thing. They also gave awareness about how important the mental health is, how you should be happy and how you should change your habits to become more and more happy. So that was happened in Delhi recently. This was known as the Happiness Week, which was supposed to be done between 24th to 29th of July. I missed this particular topic in the last session, so I included it in this session. Okay, so this is it from my side for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. I hope आपको मजा आया होगा and you have like good amount of content for your exams, whether that is CLAT and whether that is other entrance test for law exam, law, right? So this is it from my side. I wish you and all your loved one a good health, good mental health. Just make sure to stay motivated, stay positive for your studies. I'll see you soon. I'll see you in the next session. See ya, guys. Bye bye. Good day. Ankit, that was almost like 50 minutes of session. So आज के लिए इतना ही. Next session पे और see ya guys.